twins had always dreamed of becoming a mother. After a year of trying unsuccessfully to get pregnant, the thought of fertility treatments no longer seemed so daunting. She and her husband David decided to take a vacation to Nicaragua to think about what to do next. Soon the couple, in the company of several friends, left on a trip during which Lauren spoke openly about her problem with conception. One of the friends, who was a priest, then told her, "The Almighty has big plans for you. I don't know what they are, but it's sure to be something big." It sounded strange at the time, but Lauren soon realized that these words did have some basis in fact. After her trip to Nicaragua, Lauren returned home to Texas, almost oblivious to what the priest had said during her vacation. On the contrary, she and David made a firm decision to try the artificial insemination method as the easiest way to conceive. Lauren was sure that it wouldn't work either, that she was destined to be infertile. However, it worked. Lauren finally got pregnant. At her first consultation, the nurses told Lauren that her HCG levels were very high. This meant there was a good chance more than one baby was developing inside her. Lauren and her husband were thrilled at the thought that they could be parents of twins or even triplets. They had been trying to have a baby for so long that the thought of the possibility of having more than one baby was too good to be true. Then came the ultrasound. The embarrassed doctor stared into the monitor for some time, and then told the couple the shocking news. The doctor quietly told them, "I counted 5 embryos." Lauren thought that was impossible. The doctor turned to the screen and then continued, "Wait, I found a 6. Lost in thought, the couple stared at the screen. 6. Lauren and David were then faced with a difficult decision. Either reduce the number of embryos or keep them all. The chances of all 6 babies surviving by the end of the pregnancy were slim. In addition, multiple pregnancies could lead to a number of dangerous complications. After much deliberation, Lauren and David decided to give all 6 babies a chance. The doctors promised to do everything necessary to make sure each child is born safely. To avoid complications during the birth, the hospital was on hand to make sure all options were in place. Monday morning, April 23, 2012, was the day. Lauren was 30 weeks pregnant, while babies born at less than 37 weeks are considered premature. A total of 35 medical personnel gathered in the delivery room. As the babies emerged, the doctor needed the help of 6 nurses who were on standby to receive each new baby. Not an easy task, accompanied by tremendous stress. I felt joy and excitement at the same time. I began to realize that this was all real. I had 6 babies, Lauren says. It took doctors 4 minutes to deliver all 6 babies. Andrew, Benjamin, Carolyn, Lee, Allison, and Levi weighed between 0.5 and 1 pound at birth. Lauren said, "I didn't expect to see my babies until the next day, but the team accompanying each baby stopped by me on the way to the NICU. So I was able to touch each of the babies by their little fingers. The babies were very weak to be with their parents for the first few days. At 4 days old, Allison was the first baby in fairly stable condition. It took the nurse 10 minutes to secure all the wires and monitors before Lauren could hold her. But what a feeling it was. The moment I took my baby in my arms, I became a mother. Of 6 babies, Lauren recalls. The first few weeks were the most difficult in the babies' lives. Their parents continued to worry about complications that could lead to disability, or, at worst, death. Fortunately, slowly but surely, all 6 began to get better. After several stressful weeks that the babies spent under the care of the neonatal unit staff, the parents were finally able to hold them all. 5 babies were able to go home at 4 months of age. Baby Lee had to stay in the hospital for a few more weeks, because she was the smallest, because she had to fight for her space in utero. She was literally buried under everyone else in utero, Lauren said, so without getting proper nutrition, her brain didn't fully form. The family had tremendous support from loved ones, which proved invaluable to Lauren and David when it came to the most difficult times in their lives. Also, donations began pouring in from relatives and complete strangers who couldn't remain indifferent to Lauren's story. Lauren, of course, thanked the entire medical staff at the hospital, without whose help her children may never have come home. "I had the best doctor, and I will always be grateful for the care I received," Lauren said. Also, "I am deeply grateful to the ICU staff who tirelessly watched over our babies and taught us the basics of infant care. Many of these people now hold a special place in our hearts." Most recently, Andrew Noah, Benjamin Luke, Carolyn Grace, Lee Michelle, Allison Kate and Levi Thomas celebrated their 6th birthdays. Today, the family is already adjusting to their new, incredibly busy lives. "I call it semi-managed chaos," Lauren told Today. "We had to plan and structure everything, especially the first year. The boys Andrew, Benjamin and Levi and the 2 girls, Allison and Carolyn, are now perfectly healthy. Lee, meanwhile, has developmental disabilities because her brain was not fully formed before birth. Her parents will probably have to take care of her for a long time. Nevertheless, she started school at the same time as her siblings. Lee goes to preschool for children with disabilities. She tries very hard and never gets discouraged. She's our sunshine," Lauren says. "What an amazing story. What an incredible family. We wish these kids all the best for the future and look forward to hearing from them.